Well, hey folks, I'm gonna go out and do a little metal detecting today. We're up in the hills in New York, central New York, way up on top of the hills. There's a few places out this old road right here. This is kind of a seasonal road now that ends down in there a ways, but I've never been out in there detecting. I've been way on the lower end of it, and I've been down to a spot down there a ways, but I haven't been out here, and it's a couple of the sites are off the road, so that's a better chance of not having any modern contamination, no modern junk. So really excited about getting out to those. Maybe we can find something good. Late 1700s through the middle 1800s, I believe. One of the furthest one out is I can't see any road around it at all, even from the past and the history. The maps don't show anything. Their name is Frisbee, so that's kind of cool. Last name of Frisbee. Let's go out and try to find these places and see if we get anything good. Beautiful day. Alright, looking on the map, I kind of came up the road here, and then there's a bend in the road here. You can't really tell on camera. Then it kind of goes straight, but it used to come right straight up through here. And you kind of see a stone wall right there. See it? Let me zoom in a little. See the stone right there? Old stone wall. So, yeah. It's supposed to be out there somewhere, so we'll go out that way a little bit and see if we can find the first one. Alright, we're still heading out that way, but look at this old state sign. State forestation area. Something with trees, produce, time, careful with fire. We might take that home. Not quite sure, but that's a pretty cool old piece of history right there. Alright, we'll keep on moving. Alright, I think we found it. You can see some workings here. I know it's hard to see on camera. Of course, a lot of it's buried from the debris for over 100 years. 150 years. Alright, let's poke around here a little bit and see if we find anything good. I'm trying to whisper because there might be people out here hunting. I don't want to disturb their peace. When I came in, there's actually a piece of land that's in the middle of the state land, kinda, and that's owned by a different company. So I saw a couple trucks down in there. They might be out here hunting, so we'll just be easy and quiet and do our thing. Alright, let's start beeping. Now we got a little bit of rain coming. It's supposed to rain off and on a little bit today. I just found a piece of a lamp part over there. It rang up as an 80. It was 1 inch deep. But we got a 68 in here. This could be like an older penny or a flat button. When I get closer, I'll bring you back in. It's right in here. Old fired bullet. Slug. Alright, off to the next one. Alright, I got that bullet like right here, right next to it. Looks like we got an old pocket knife. Yeah, old pocket knife right there. Okay, let's see if they dropped anything else in this area. Okay, we poked around here pretty good. Some modern stuff started mixing in. Some old Pepsi cans and beer cans and whatnot. So we know where this place is. We can come back in the future and poke around a little bit more, but at least we found it. Now let's head down the road here. I know you can't see the road, but head down the road here, find the next spot. Boy, what a beautiful fall day in New York. Air's a little bit crisp. Calling for a bit of rain, but it's just so nice. Most of the leaves are gone, as you can tell. Just got the oranges and browns left. Very nice. Love being out here. Okay, we found the next one, but it's in the middle of this. Ain't gonna be able to get in there and do any swinging. There's remnants of an old barn over on the other side. I went around that a little bit. Then down here on, this is actually the newer road. Even though it's an old road, it's a newer one. The original one's just right over there. That's something to pay attention to when you're out looking for the old sites. Sometimes it's hard to see the original old road, but you can do it if you keep your eye open. But anyway, we got an old boot heel here, shoe heel. Nothing special, but piece of history. Okay, we're gonna poke around here a little more, and then we're gonna head down that way someplace. Way down that way. I'm not really quite sure. There wasn't no old roads that went to the place. Like I said, the name is Frisbee. We're gonna try to find that place here in a little while. Alright. So nice and quiet. Alright. Low 80s right there. I think that could be a coin. Let's dig it up and see. Could be a aluminum can too. You never know. Alright. I think we got a coin. It almost looks to be silver too. It could be the edge of a pull tab. I'm not sure, but right there, you see it? What is that? Oh, it's a token. What is that? Let me try to read it here. Something incorporated. It's got a 2011. Hopefully that's not the date. I don't know what this is. It could be modern. And that side has a 2010. UIT Incorporated. Well, it's not a coin. I thought it was something pretty awesome, but I don't know. GL 2011 UIT Incorporated. I don't know. We'll check that out some other time and see what it's all about. Boy, I thought that was going to be a nice coin. I thought it was a silver coin. Looks like we got another one right next to it. This is where the other one was. Got another one right there. Probably the same thing. Let's find out. Alright, we got another one. It's UPT Incorporated, I guess. Alright, off to the next one. Okay, there, right down in there is a creek bottom that leads down to a fork in this valley. And then the other place should be up another fork going up that way. So I'd stop right here for a minute and look around. Just be patient and have a little standing break, I guess. A lot of deer signs right around here. I'm actually standing on an old logging road, but you can see the scrape here, deer scrape. And that one looks pretty fresh over here. I might have done this morning. Right there, you see it. We're just gonna keep moseying our way over that way though. It's down there somewhere. 3 bucks just ran right by me. They went that way. One had a nice rack, probably an 8-point. Yeah, they were all hanging together though. That's weird. But he was right on the other side of that tree right there, one of them. But anyway, I've been looking for that Frisbee place. I can't find it. I've walked around and around, so I'm gonna follow these bucks out this way. Maybe we'll see the home site over this way, but they weren't really running really fast, so maybe we can get another look at them. Maybe we'll find one out of the group that was stupid and we'll be able to get a look at them. But anyway, we'll just keep walking around looking for this spot. If we don't see it, then we're gonna head back to the truck. Daylight savings just started, so we don't have a lot of time. Alright. Okay, we made it all the way back up to that the second spot we were at today. That's where the homestead was back in all that thick, but we got a strong 76 or 78 right here, so When I get closer, I'll bring you back in. Let's listen to it. $77. All right, let's dig it up. It might be trash. There's a lot of growl around it. We'll see. So we had a little flat button, but it's just a little washer. Little brass washer. All right, we'll keep looking. Still heading back toward the truck. Why couldn't we find the Frisbee place? Well, who knows? It might have just been a cabin. No foundation, you know. It could have been on a flat little spot and get a tree blow down that pulls up all the roots, and then all of a sudden that little spot isn't flat anymore. The woods are generally pretty hummocky, a little bumpy and rolly. Sometimes it's really hard to locate those old sites, especially if they didn't have a foundation. Someday I'll take you to one that I found. It was very hard to locate, but I eventually did. I'll take you to that one and show you what I looked for, and I was able to find it eventually. But for right now, we're just heading back to the truck. We'll go hit another site or two. Maybe we'll stop by the one where I found my first Civil War belt buckle. It was actually a box plate, but they used both of those. They used that thing for both a belt buckle and a box plate. So maybe we'll stop there and look around some more. All right, still heading back to the truck. All right, we came up over the back hills, and I was afraid we were going to get stuck there for a little while, but I found this spot right here. You can see all the myrtle and see the rise right there in the middle of the screen. I'm guessing there's a foundation right there, so let's go check that out. It's a pretty little site. You see the foundation wall over there. And just a little house. Love that myrtle though. I wish my entire lawn was just myrtle. Pretty spot. We'll poke around here, see what we can find. All right, there's the house foundation. Cellar hole. Here's the well. Looks like it's full of water, but it's got leaves on top of it. Gotta be careful, huh? All right, we made it over to the place where I found my first Civil War belt buckle. Box plate, whatever you want to say. I actually found it exactly right there. It was right there, about 3 inches down. Hey, you want to hear something cool about that box plate I found? Here's the Garrett Metal Detector catalog from 2015, right? They actually used my picture. It's all the way back on the last page, but still they used my picture. It's right there. Yep. I shared it on their Facebook page, and then next thing I know, I was looking through their catalog. My picture's in the catalog. Pretty cool, huh? We stopped at another place, found some junk. I didn't film any of it. And then I found an 1823 large cent down there by the creek one time. Let's poke around here a little bit and see what we can find. Very nice out. Alright, we might have a good target right here. There's a lot of iron everywhere. We can almost signal a target out there, so let's dig around there and see what we can get. Alright, that was just a little scrap of iron in there, reading good. Okay, off to the next one. Okay, I've been digging around, finding a bunch of trash, iron stuff mostly, and I came down this old roadway right here. Now we got a Finger Lakes trail going up through there. You see the markers on the trees? Right here, I got a 63. I got a nice old suspender buckle right there. Funny thing is, that looks exactly like the one that Buckshot Prospector found on his last video. Looks like the same thing with the ring on the bottom and everything. I'll have to check that out later. That'd be cool if it was the same one. Of course, he's down in Australia, but alright, we'll give that a look at later on and see what kind it is. Pretty cool. We'll keep searching. Alright. Okay, we got a Good target right in here someplace. Problem is it's pretty shallow, but it's reading an 82. Seems like a small target. It's reading really nice, but really shallow, so let's see what we got in here. Hopefully I'm keeping you on screen. Some kind of ring here. Oh, I think that's a ring from old carriages. They'd string the, what do you call them, the reins through it. Kind of held the reins. That's an okay find. Piece of history. Okay, off to the next one. Alright, just got another suspender clasp. Overall clasp or something like that. Maybe a garter belt clasp. I'm not sure there. Not really sure. But that one's kind of ornate. Pretty. I think that was garter belt, right? I'm not sure. Nice little find though. Personal item. To me, they're better items. Alright, keep on moving. It's getting dark pretty quick though. Alright, that was fun. Found a few better things. A lot of junk. Pretty little spot right here though. That creek flowing down there. It's right next to the road. Road right there. Not much modern stuff here. I think it's because as you drive by you don't really see it. So people didn't really hang out here much. Alright, let's get going.